Aqua Tail. End this. No! No! Hello, Nesties. It's mere moments from when the last episode ended, and this episode's starting with a battle of nature! Let's see, who we got? Pokemon Ranger Richard. He sent out Whirlipede. Go, ERB. Now, I'm gonna risk it all on a Giga Drain right here. We're gonna risk it all. Oh, Iron Defense, okay. Well, if you're gonna hit an Iron... Oh, actually... Okay, you know what? If you're gonna do that... I'm gonna hit a Quiver Dance. I'm gonna quiver and dance. Rollout? Oh no, Bug Bite. I was expecting Rollout. And then hopefully a Giga Drain. Big Giga Drain. Cool. Big Giga Drain. Another Iron Defense. That's 2 Sharps. Should be maxed out defense. Cool. Foongus, we are gonna switch out of Foongus. Send in... Let's send in I Like Ike. I Like Ike needs experience more than Hildegard. Aerial Ace. I was thinking about the Flying Gem. We could always put it on somebody that knew Acrobatics and another Flying type move. Use the first one and then free item for Acrobatics. But that would really only be something I'd want to do for like a boss fight or something. If I use this, will my Pokemon also become energetic? Pekka Berry. Now, I want to go back to Route 6. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, maybe there is. When we are surrounded by green, we feel more energetic, don't you think? Thank you, Mother Nature. I love you. There might actually be something else up here. Oh no, it's connected. It connects here. It just doesn't look that way in the map. The map is in the book is cut off before this point. So, I wonder if I can heal my Pokemon here. I hope I can. Restore your Pokemon's health. Looks like I can. No, we don't need to use another repel. What do you have to say? Maybe I should go to Celestial Tower. I have to ring a bell for my Petalil. Miss, here, have this. Oh, a shiny stone. We got all sorts of stones. No, but when I gave my Minccino a shiny stone, it evolved and became a different Pokemon. Too bad we don't have a Oh, we still do have a Minccino, but, we're just not using it. I mean, I don't know, maybe Megacline could do pretty well as a Cinccino. It's just, I don't know if we need another normal type Pokemon, is the problem. We have I Like Ike. We have the Savior. The Savior! And Yukon. We do really need Cinccino? Like, that's what I was thinking about. Like, at this point, I've just become Charon. Just like I was thinking about, oh, maybe I'll use Superior and Levani, or like Superior and Sawsbuck and some other... And I was like, I've just become a Grass-type gym leader. Chargestone Cave. Let's move on to that. I think we should be able to get through a lot of that today. What kind of Pokemon are we running into? We've got Boldore, Ferroseed, Joltik, Clink, Nosepass, and Tynamo. All kind of awful Pokemon. Boldore, water, ground, and grass. Ferroseed wants fire or ground. Joltik wants rock, fire, or ground. Clink wants ground or fire or fighting. I guess Boldore also could take fighting. Nosepass wants water, grass, fighting, or ground. And Tynamo wants, I think it has Levitate, so nothing. So I think maybe Hildegard out front. Probably the best coverage, I would say, since Ferroseed and Clink are going to resist all of ERB's moves, where at least there we have Signal Beam for the Boldores, although Sturdy Boldore is probably going to be a real problem. The other thing too is, now that we have Surf, we can always fish for like a Basculin or something as our Pokemon. So starting off, there appears to be an item that we can get, but it's sort of in a weird spot. Oh, and here's Bianca. Hi there. I realized I used the same voice for Yancy that I used for Bianca. So, we're gonna have to change Bianca's voice. Did you know this? If you push floating stones, they move. As always, this place is charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charge reacts from one stone to another, so that's why there are floating stones. You can't push all of them, though. Oh, that's right. I came to research something. Be seeing you. Hasta la vista. Where is this item? It's gotta be down in this corner. What is our encounter going to be? Oh, actually, that's a good point. I just realized they're genderless Pokemon. I think this means that Clink is our Pokemon. I'm gonna say that I'll count genderless Pokemon as female for the purposes of this. So this is our Pokemon. This is Clink. What do we want to name Clink? Hopefully we don't need to like swap in anybody. I'm really hoping I don't need to put in like Chitara or something. We can just catch Clink here. Faced with the overpowering power of Hildegard, Clink should just readily go in the Pokeball. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so what are we gonna name Clink? Clink turns into Clang and then evolves into Clink Clang. The two bodies comprise a fixed pair. They spin around each other to generate energy. What would be a good name for Clink and Clang? What is that sprite animation? That's so strange. There have been a lot of strange sprite animations we found, huh? I was thinking something like clock-based. Because like gears, something kind of like clockwork, you know? We can't put Clockwork Orange, I don't think. It also, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I have the perfect idea. I just gotta look up what it is. Okay, so my previous plan did not work. I was gonna do a Windcraft thing, and it wasn't gonna work. It wouldn't have made sense. It just wouldn't have been a good name. So instead, I found this very funny Sword and Shield post about somebody not understanding like nicknames in different languages, and they were talking about how there was a German Clink that eventually became Click-de-Clack when it evolves. So we're gonna name this Clink Click-de-Clack. It's not even like a funny joke. It's literally just Kling Klang's name in German. But you know what? Good enough for me. Now there is an item over here. Now I don't remember if there's any like evolution things that work with Chargestone Cave or not. I don't remember if there's anything with like Dynamo or something. But oh. I'm looking at the map. Another Clink. I guess it's not even registered as a very common Pokemon, so it's kind of interesting that we've run into so many of them. I want to see what kind of EVs they give. Probably something bad. Defense. Icky. Gross. Disgusting. Oh, we just gotta push this way. Okay. It looks like there are two different trainers we can fight up here. There might... Ooh, a Pharaoh Seed. Oh, we could have had Ferrothorn. Dang, bro. We're also gonna... I think we're just gonna run away from all these Pokemon for now. Oh, look, another Another rock and roller. But not to be confused with rock and rolla. Or rock and rolla. The other super cool and cute member of the band, is it January? She's super cool and cute. Guitarist Anna. Interesting. Emolga. Oh no! Emolga versus Hildegard. Watch Hildegard die doing acrobatics. Why don't you use Fire Spin? It's at least stab. I think it and Gust are both physical. Oh, Shockwave. Shockwave just has that animate. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Shockwave just has that animation, huh? It's Discharge that does more damage if you use Charge beforehand. If we don't recruit more members, the sound won't have enough depth. Dang. You're a strange kid. Even though we lost, I think my Pokemon had fun. See? It's even smiling. Let's hit up a fresh water real quick. Cool. How ironic, giving the fire-type water. Probably an item hidden back there. We'll wanna snag. Oh, why didn't it pick? Oh, I guess I just... There's also somebody down below. And it appears there's also an item over here. I think I figured out how we need to get over there too. We have to push one rock back towards the left and one rock goes down. So like this one I think goes this way. And then this one goes this way, I think. A hyper potion. There's a scientist dude that we can battle. And there's also an item down below. So we're gonna have to backtrack. Paraseed probably also gives defense, I'm guessing. Yep, defense. It seemed like a Pokemon that would give a defense EV. You can kind of tell. Yeah. I like how I can always tell, like, when the game really doesn't like certain spots and it gets very laggy. And whenever there's a lot of 3D models, the game is like, which I think is hilarious. And if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't really want to deal with moving over to a different piece of software, I would just not use the Moo. But you know, we're here. Scientist Ronald. Magneton. I was hoping for a Magneton or like a Joltik or something, because he was like, this electricity got me fired up. Hit him with the fiery spin. Oh, X attack. Dang, all these scientists and their special medicines. Sturdy? Cool. We'll finish him off here, though. There we go. Ooh, 36 on Zoro Arc. Still leaning towards special attack for now. But we gotta backtrack all the way back around. Kind of annoying. Oh. Oh! A ghost gem! Just like a ghost! We don't want to hit this rock. I don't think there's any reason to. So we could go to just Mistralin City. I'm looking. There's all sorts of places. There's E, B, and C that we could go to. E and B. E goes down to D. B and C look like they link up, maybe. Or no, they're blocked. Maybe you can clear out. Maybe C is supposed to be a shortcut. So we definitely want to hit both... Oh yeah, it looks like it's a shortcut. We definitely want to hit both E and B. It looks like maybe we want to try out B first, because E is right near the exit, and also has like its own separate thing. So, nose pass. We will head on to the south for now. Maybe it's that electricity effect. I think you can find N, one of N's Pokemon. Chargestone Cave, I really like it here. Formulas express the forces behind electricity and its connection to Pokemon and humans and Pokemon themselves. I have to go. I have to go in order to save and protect Pokemon, and the very friend I have to stop. Interesting. Clink appeared. So maybe we can't get over here. I'm trying to think about how... Maybe you have to... It looks like there are stairs. Maybe you have to go to E, and then... We'll see if we can push this. Oh no, we can go this way. Interesting. There's a dude here. Let's fight him. And then there's an item around back. Behold the destructive force created by my 3 prized Pokemon. He's got 3 Pokemon. He is an ace trainer, I believe. He's got the kind of blue and... yeah, quirky. Oh, it's a triple battle. Oh, I thought he was just gonna send out... He had 3 Pokemon. It's a triple battle. Go, Hildegard, I like Icon, the savior! Okay, well, why don't you do Fire Spin on Clink? Oh, this is actually Zoroark. Okay, why don't you do Night Slash on Unpheasant, and then the Savior, why don't you hit an Aqua Tail on Sandslash? Night Slash 2048, or whatever it's called. Oh, Air Slash. A critical hit. Crush Claw. Oh, and now he's been revealed as Zoroark. I always wonder how, like, Zoroark's illusion works, like, in universe. That's something I've always wondered about. Clink became nimble, and now Clink is dead. I always wondered how that would work. Like, how does it work, really? Why don't you just use Faint Attack? Everyone, use the low BP move, or the high BP moves. Dogpile and Unpheasant. Oh, another level up. Yeah, not great defenses, but man, those offensive stats are looking pretty neat. Your combined force as the team is greater than ours. I would hope so. I would hope so. Okay. Oh, another battle. A wild Clink up here. We're gonna have to run away from this Clink again. You know what would be interesting? Since we have forced experience share, it'd be interesting if they ever did something like Bravely Default where you can just set the encounter rate. I think Radiant Historia also does this. Magnet, that increases electric type moves. Might be something to give to Chitara, although I feel like with Chitara's stats, the Eviolite is still a pretty good choice. What does Joltik give? Speed? Yeah, speed. Okay, well that's good. We'll take a speed EV. There we go. Oh. Okay. So from down here, I think we have a shortcut back to the main area. Looks like a double battle here. So actually, if we have a double battle, I think I actually want ERB in. Hi, I'm the Nugget Man, and I'm the Nugget Boy. Glad you showed up. I wanted to give you this. A nugget. I want to give you this. How come the Nugget guy gives me a nugget and the Nugget Boy gives me a big nugget? That doesn't make sense. That's a nugget. How to get so golden without deep frying? Trade secret. Nugget. Nugget about it. Weird. Is he just gonna say, nugget about it? Weird. Okay, well, oh. No! My gems! Maybe I should be using repels. I think I'm gonna use repels. You know? It's just the Joltix and maybe the Tynamos that give us what we want, but there's so many Pokemon that give us things we don't want. It might be time to repel. And also hit a browsing machine. Okay, well let's head over this way first because I think this is a shortcut. What is this? Oh, it's just like a visual thing. Okay. Well, this will spit us back out at the entrance. Which is not any longer or shorter than going back away. Oh, finding shining ores. And there's a battle down here. I'll live here. From today on, my home will be among the beautiful stones. We can fight this guy. I'm a Pokemon Ranger here to gather up some electric power. Like a Power Ranger? Ranger Louie. The Louie Ranger? I don't remember the Louie Ranger. He's wearing red, but he's got an Ampharos. So he's supposed to be like the Yellow Ranger? Anyway, hit him with a Signal Beam. I ain't got time for this. Oh. Wow, the first Pokemon that's been able to withstand a neutral Signal Beam. You have my respect for that, Ampharos. Unfortunately, your confused ray gimmick was not enough. You should have just gone for the kill. Whoa, can I still not draw forth my... Oh, a 40-80. Maybe Zoroark gets a lot of... Take this. A Chestoberry. Oh, for confusion? No, for sleeping? I don't know if it's unfair or just plain cool when Pokemon use electricity. Oh. Right under the stone. A Carbos. Interesting. I did use some of the EV items on our Pokemon before the grinding. I thought we'd use them. So there must be an item on the other side of this wall, past our Nugget friends. There's Pokemon Ranger Brianna. Let's see. We can just... I think we can just sidestep around here. There's a doctor. I'll battle Pokemon even though I can't find a pulse. I think he'll heal us after we beat him. And then there's a trainer down below with an item. Solosis. Let me Solosis. Man, if I catch a Solosis in my own playthrough and it's a male Solosis, I'm gonna rename it Solobro. I think I did that one time with a Slowpoke. I caught one and I named it Slosis. Frisk. A luck incense. Yeah. Gothita knows I'm gonna be getting my money's worth out of this battle. It wasn't just a pulse I couldn't find. The prize, too. Yeah, I gotta make that money. Dun dum bum bum. Oh, 30 minutes. We're making a lot of progress here. Pokemon Ranger. What's up, Ranger? What's up, Ranger? The whisper on the wind that told me of your coming. Okay. And I don't think there's any reason to go down below, like below Brianna. Brianna with one N, interesting. So, I think we can just head on north. There's an item and there's Scientist Lumi! Oh, Lumi from the hit game Wuthering Waves. I have a bajillion Lumis. My Booling has finally hit max, Excadrill is crazy. Go, the savior. Has finally hit max friendship. I guess they call it intimacy. I think it's intimacy in Wuwa. So I've been running Hiyuki Lucilla Booling because honestly, it doesn't even matter that my Booling isn't leveled up. Just cycling between Hiyuki and Lucilla is enough to do all my daily stuff. But now that Booling is maxed out, now that they're all maxed out, I have to figure out a new team. The only problem is, I really don't want to... Oh, that's not good. I really... Flinch. Dang. I really don't want to... See, if we had had Excadrill, we could have done that to Elisa. Not Elisa. Skyla. But I really don't want to swap out, like, use somebody else. I have Rebecca and Lucy and Camellia and Lin Yang, I think, is my DPS that I still don't have at max. Whatever. But I don't really want to use any of them at the level they're at, so I think what I'm going to be doing is I'll just swap out Booling and I'll just keep running Lucilla and Hiyuki because they work so well. They're like a great team. Yeah, nothing down here. They're a great team that I never feel like, dang, I'm not, the battle's over, I'm missing something. Like with Ameth, you know, she kind of sucks if you can't do her full rotation. I'm just gonna... Oh. So when she spins around, she won't track onto you. She has to run into you. I love this place. The electricity charges up my inspiration. There's also Ameth's rerun going on right now, which is kind of tough. I thought like maybe I'd want to get some dupes on Ameth, but I got Yang Yang and I kind of want to grab Sui Sui. We get Yang Yang and Sui Sui, just because we only have one Chiso right now, and I'm using Chiso with Hiyuki and Lucilla. So it's kind of a whole deal. It's kind of a whole thing. I can't really use... I don't really want to use Yang Yang with Lene and Mornya because I'm using them with Ameth, and I have Lupa, but I don't have Denia, so I don't really want to use Fusion Burst. I mean, I guess I could, but like I don't really want to. I'd much rather, because right now that also sort of requires Mornya as well. You know? So, it's rough. It's rough. I'm also thinking, I'm thinking about who I want to grab on the collab account. Now there is an item down there, I believe. And this is a case where there's something that you have to do. Because you can't get back here. I'm trying to think how you get to that item. Maybe Bianca has a clue. You know what? I'm here at Professor Juniper's request. I'm researching a Pokemon called Tynamo, but there aren't very many and they don't seem very strong. Okay. So, we can go one deeper into the cave, into D, and then we can pop out right at E, right near the exit. So going to B first was the play. That turned out to be the great idea. Here I go! A lot of rockers in this Chargestone Cave. I guess the only thing here is there are no Tynamos. Oh no, these are N's Pokemon that you can find after you beat the game. Boldore, Ferroseed, Joltik, and Clink. I don't know if I ever got all of them. I know I got the Joltik. Zebstrika. Now that is a rocker Pokemon. Hit him with the Signal Beam. Oh, Flame Charge. Speed increase. Then hit him with the fire spin. Pursuit. I'm now being outsped by the zebra. Flame charge on Zebstrika is such a, like, I get why, but like it really lets it, you know, you can get that +1 speed. Real big advantage. If we hit cap here, I'm not gonna worry about it. If we hit the cap, I'm really not gonna worry about it. Oh, Pokemon listening to her come and play. Oh, nice. I don't think there's anything this way, so we want to actually hit the rock that way. An escape rope, another one. There's lots of items. There are items this both up and down. Oh. Let's fight this guy. Oh. Oh. I guess we're doing this. A drill burr. Okay, let's just run away for now. Oh, there's an item there too. I researched on the PC the best way to battle, and now I'm sure to win. Dang. Bro looked up a guide. Bro went to the Pokemon Center, and he went to www.smogon.com, and he went to the BW page for all the Pokemon, and he said, "This is how I'm gonna win." Hit him with the Signal Beam. Oh, Agility. You better not hit me with an Ancient Power and then have me just die. Oh, Quick Guard. That's not what I thought was gonna happen at all. That would have been an Ancient Power moment for me, my guy. Not gonna lie. I would have used Ancient Power. Electabuzz. Let's send an ERB. I could send in my own Electabuzz, but that would be stupid. Let's go, ERB. Oh, you're almost gonna level up. Hit him with the Quiver Dance. Oh, we're both setting up. Special defense? Quiver Dance. Do another Quiver Dance to offset the light screen. Yeah, we've got sped him now. We're +2, he's +1. Thunder Wave, no! I'm paralyzed. Alright, Giga Drain. Oh, and now I'm slower too, dang. That was enough to undo my +2. Dang, that must be a really big decrease for speed from paralyzed. It wasn't even enough to one-shot either. Okay. Hit Magical Leaf. Not worth using Giga Drain again. For the 15 health, we wouldn't get 15 health back. It's just not worth it. Nice. Level up. Zoroark's already hit cap. I gotta take the experience share. Okay, we're gonna take the experience share off of Zoroark. We're gonna give up on Agility, yeah. We're gonna take the XP share off Zoroark. And I guess put it on Electabuzz. Because Electabuzz is gonna be the one that's gonna need it the most. Yeah, Eviolite, even though that's doing nothing for Zoroark. Let's heal our Pokemon as well. It's kind of annoying that you have to close the dowsing machine to open up the, like the menu normally. Cherry Berry, we have them, we might as well use them. And then we have some berry juice as well. Berry juice. Berry juice. Get them from the lotto. It said there was an item. I thought it gave me like a thing earlier. I thought. Like a plus. I guess not. A Thunderstone. I think that it's great for Dynamo. I think you need a Thunderstone to evolve from E-Electric to E-Electros. And a drill burr. So there's two more. There's an ace trainer. Oh, it's a rotation battle. Interesting. And there's also a hiker that we have to battle. And then we can head back up and see if we can try and get that item. He's kind of just stopped right in the middle of my path. Kind of rude if you think about it. Oh, there's actually... She's down here. Let's rotate. I'm hoping I can just signal beam my way to victory. Vicky. That's so Vicky. Statland, Karakarok, and Ferrero Seed. That could have been our team. Had we not had Darumaka that ended up dying. That made me sad. Excuse me. Lowered my attack. Oh well. I'll just signal beam. Oh. That was a decision. I'm gonna keep using signal beam. It might be a waste, but I'm gonna predict a rotation. Yep. I was predicting a rotation in Karakarok for the super effective signal beam. Oh, the savior. 37. Still, that 47 speed is real rough. Really trying to leverage that big defense stat and HP pool. Okay, let's do another signal beam. Oh, you're just gonna let Seed take that one, huh? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Alright, one more signal beam. Work up. Now that we're getting into these like evolved Pokemon, they're pretty beefy. They're pretty beefy. We're not one-shotting everything anymore. But you know, Volcarona still doing a pretty good job. You were the one who had stronger combined power? No, just Volcarona. Definitely a mistake letting people get Volcarona this early. And Volcarona's moveset is awful when you get it. But at least they also were like, hey, what if at the same time you can get Volcarona, you can also just go to the move tutor and teach Signal Beam to Volcarona. I mean, my strategy for Grimsley and Caitlyn is just going to be to Signal Beam them before they can Signal Beam me. My strategy for Onyx, honestly, is just put out ERB. Now you might be saying, Neon, what about the Savior? Savior would also probably do pretty good, but, you know, ERB is just, she got the power. Oh, no Sturdy on this one. Interesting. Boldor. I'll keep that though. And it's not even like, oh, Neon, but like if you had a poke move for Sturdy, you'd still have to use 2 turns anyway. It's not that. It's the fact that I could do a little bit of damage, get rid of Sturdy by doing a little bit of damage, and then hit Giga Drain on the next turn with a lot of HP, get away from your fly, and restore a lot of my health. If I use Giga Drain now, I'm Giga Draining 1 HP. What's the point? And if I Giga Drain at full health, once again, what's the point? Just to send a message? Anyway. There's an item here, and there's probably an item over there too. Metal Coat. That is for Steelix. And an Electric Gem. Might be useful for Chitara. Hopefully another gem. Oh, Firestone. Useful for Eevee. I don't know who else evolves the Firestone. But we can head out now and hopefully try and figure out that puzzle with the rocks. There's something that you can do. I'm missing something. I might just have to do it from this angle. Like... oh yeah, because now I can just walk in here, yeah. So you just have to come around. Cool. I think after going through it, I think this is a very well designed cave, actually. I think this cave is very well designed. You know? I felt like there was very minimal backtracking that we had to do. Are you gonna fight me? Is there any items? Oh, there are some items down here. Let's grab these first. A Carbos. And then I want to make sure that I have, if we're gonna do battles, I want to make sure I have somebody who has, yeah, luck and sense. I just want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. So we got this guy, and there's that ace trainer lady up there too, and then we can head on to Mr. Alton City, and that should be the end of this episode. So we did 2 cave episodes. Otto and Aaron. Is Aaron a steel type right now? I think it probably is. So let's try Fire Spin. It should be neutral. Resistant by rock. Weak from steel. Iron Head. Flame Body. So now you're burned and in the Fiery Vortex. So I think it's gonna die here. Oh, no, just barely. Then hit a Gust. We don't really need a lot of damage. It's teetering. That would have been the perfect time to try and catch it in a Pokeball if it was a wild Pokemon. Oh, Chitara to 36. Ooh, 3 speed. That's looking a lot nicer. 95. Discharge. Discharge is a special type move, right? May also cause paralysis. I think I would rather keep Volt Switch. Even though Discharge has 10 more base power, I think I like the utility of that better. Also, you know what? Just for fun, let's put in the Savior. Now the problem is, Great Ball was great for Meryl. Azumarill is more of a dive ball kind of Pokemon in my opinion. Let's try Bubble Beam first. Cool. Oh, Nosepass does have Spark. I guess that makes sense. It's a magnetic kind of lore Pokemon. And we got a Paralyze off that. That's crazy. Oh! And it was faster than me now. I guess that makes sense. Azumarill only has 47 speed. Back to full HP. Dang. So I'm gonna need 2 Bubble Beams. Paralyzed and Asleep. Oh, still asleep. Okay. We defeated Otto. The teacher was schooled. You're very strict, aren't you? 2048. Okay. Let's go head on to the Ace Trainer. Hey, my Pokemon are great. Look, look. So what would she have done? What was that dialogue? Was she like, Mite, Mite? Tortuga! Interesting. All of my weaknesses rolled into one. So, with that in mind, send an ERB. We have 2 water coverage, and we have 2, like, rock ground type, because we have water and grass for rock and ground coverage. And we have both grass and electric for water coverage. Let's try Giga Drain here. Like, see, like, this is a point where, like, I would feel okay Giga Draining and then Miracle Leafing on turn 2 because I'm missing a decent amount of health. Tortuga's at full health. I should get a decent amount back. I'll probably lose some here. Hit Magical Leaf. Let me just clean up with Magical Leaf. Oh, you know what? Axew has Mold Breaker, so Axew would be like the answer to all of my woes with sturdy type Pokemon. Magmar. The Savior is. Well, let's try it. Let's just trust the Savior. Okay, let's try an Aqua Tail. I want to end this if I can. Confused and paralyzed. Confused and paralyzed. Maybe that's the title of today's episode. That wasn't a lot of damage at all. Flame Burst. Man, they really like that one. Oh, I beat the confusion, but now I'm paralyzed still. Oh, dang, what a comedy of errors. Okay. Well, let's hit a Moo Moo Milk. I was worried about this episode not being long enough, but this fight is taking so long, and we're padding the episode. Neon, you could have just used a Paralyze Heal, but that's not funny. I don't want to. I'd rather... Okay. I was gonna say, I'd rather that would take a turn. I'd rather just chance it, but we've had so many turns of nothing. Snapped out of its confusion. Now it's paralyzed again. And it's a heal again. This is the longest fight. This is worse than the Tranquil that kept spamming Detect. Oops. Aqua Tail. End this. No! No! Confusion rate has like a 60% hit rate. How does it keep hitting? How do we keep getting confused and paralyzed? Finally. Thank you. Thank you. Arg. She just said arg. I'm called an ace trainer, but that doesn't sit well with me because I just love Pokemon and I just want to be strong. Oh. There was a joke there. There's a joke in there somewhere. Oh, a Thunderstone. And I don't want to see thunder or anything after what just happened. Yes, I will. We will. We won't go to Mistraten City though. We will save right here, right now, and merge. And next episode, I think my camera's here. Next episode, we will exit Mistraten or Chargestone Cave. We already exited Mistraten Cave. Next episode, we will exit Chargestone Cave and enter Mistraten City. And I don't think we can fight Skyla. I think there's like some story stuff that we have to do, and there's like a thing where like if you have a Psychic Pokemon, you can help them like lift luggage or something. I don't know. Anyway, the important part is we're done with this cave, and we didn't get an Axew last episode. I don't even know what I wanted out of this place. Maybe, I don't know actually. Tynamo would have been really useless for a long time. I don't really know about Joltik. So I don't know, I think Clink, it wasn't the best choice, but then like, it was okay. I'm still kind of mad about that Axew. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with Drayden and Iris. But that's a problem for future Neon. Current Neon is just gonna be here, and thank you for watching today's episode. If you liked the episode, be sure to like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, that way you're always notified whenever I upload a video. I actually did it right this time. But yeah. I don't really know. There's not really a lot to say about this episode. We were just in a cave. So I guess, I don't know, I've probably already done this before, but I'll say it again. As always, Visual Splunker.